Hey, this is Jen Boyd. Are you seeking to get pregnant? Perhaps you've been trying to conceive for a while, or you are at the beginning of your journey to become pregnant and would like some ideas for how to arrange your home to open up the supportive flow of energy. Over the years as a Feng Shui consultant, I worked with a few moms who really wanted to get pregnant and incorporated Feng Shui principles into their homes to support their intentions. So this video shares two really sweet client stories that will hopefully inspire you and give you a few ideas. In no way does Feng Shui replace going to the doctor or anything like that. But your home is your foundation, and it's the place where all of life happens. So learning how to engage with the energy in your home is an important component so you feel your best, as well as you can use your environment to set clear intentions that support your heart's desire. And sometimes your home can reveal obstacles that with simple changes can open up the flow of energy. I'm so excited to share these stories and help you create a supportive home environment to welcome your new baby. Before I begin, I'd like to quickly announce that a few spots have opened up for a free one-to-one 45-minute Feng Shui discovery session with me. You'll want to stay to the end of the video for the announcement on this. And be sure to download your own free copy of my Feng Shui training video. It will really help you to get started with Feng Shui. The link is in the description. And with that, let's get started. So if you're wondering how your home environment can actually support you in getting pregnant, let's review a few key things about Feng Shui and why your home environment matters so much and how Feng Shui can actually make a difference. So number one, what is Feng Shui? So Feng Shui is the art of understanding what is in your space and how it affects you. And the words Feng Shui mean wind, water. So it represents how your thoughts and energy manifest into your home. Therefore, we can leverage the energy in your home to support what's most important to you. Number two, everything is energy. So the energy in your home creates an energetic pattern and holds life in place. When you want to change or improve an aspect of your life, you can enhance the energy with your intentions and natural elements in your home so that you do feel your best. And number three, we look to create the flow. So sometimes when we feel blocked or stagnant, we can open up the flow of energy in our home with simple changes and invite in new opportunities and life experiences. So your home is actually quite powerful, and it's right there waiting for you to engage with the energy. Plus, adding in the 5 elements can make a huge difference. In nature, there are 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. And in a balanced environment, all 5 elements are present. If you are working with an acupuncturist or a Chinese medicine practitioner, there are also ways to incorporate and support the natural elements they are suggesting into your Feng Shui plan and your home as well. The bottom line is your home is an essential part to you feeling your best and inviting in new energy. And before we dive into the stories, I'd like to mention again that in no way does Feng Shui replace your doctor's plan. And there's no guarantees that any cure will work. Every home and situation is unique. But when you do connect with your clear intentions and really understanding what is happening with the energy in your home, truly amazing results can happen. My hope with this video is to inspire you to see your home from a brand new perspective and begin to see how helpful the 5 elements can be to you living your best life. After multiple miscarriages, my client was feeling defeated. Miscarriages are very hard to go through, and I know at the point that she reached out to me, she was really even wondering if she was able to get pregnant. So we took a very careful look at her lovely home. And it was interesting because her master bathroom was located in the creativity and children area of her home. And in her master bathroom, she had a lot of drains, like dual sinks, a toilet, shower, bathtub, lots of downward energy. And just to explain, the creativity and children area is part of the Bagua, which is the Feng Shui map that outlines the 9 different areas of life and how they are represented in one's house. So if you'd like more information on the Bagua, be sure to check out my video. From a Feng Shui perspective, drains represent downward energy that releases energy. So it was clear that there was too much downward water energy in that one area where she actually needed metal and earth. And considering what she was experiencing, it was indicative that there was too much water energy and flow where she needed the stability of nourishing earth and the structure of metal to hold the energy in place. To balance all of this, we had to dam up the water energy with a bowl of rocks and red ribbons on the pipes, and we hung a crystal in the bathroom to balance the downward energy. And we added in a few personal items made of earth and metal as well. The other thing was that her bathroom didn't have anything that represented 3, meaning an item that represented the family, mom, dad, and baby. So to set that intention, we included items of 3, which signifies the family. The other interesting thing to note was that the bedroom that was to be the baby's room was still a guest room, and it was actually more of a catch-all room that had a lot of boxes and clutter. So essentially, there wasn't a place for the baby to come. You know, have you ever heard the expression, to have something in your life, you must leave a space for? This was a perfect example of that. So the other part of the equation was to open up that room and set the intention for her baby. So we added in a few items for the baby, including a crib and a few sentimental items that had meaning to her. And my client was diligent and made all of these changes to her home. And I'm pleased to report that she became pregnant and they had a beautiful baby girl. It's really incredible how working with the 5 elements and her positive intention helped to uplift the energy in her home and create a space and flow that welcomed her daughter. The second story I would like to share is about my client who was also very passionate about having a baby. She and her husband had been trying to get pregnant and wanted to do everything they could to ensure that they were going to get pregnant. Once again, we looked at the creativity and children area of her house. And this area of her home was actually the living room. And there was actually a lot of fire energy where we wanted metal energy. And in the destructive cycle of the 5 elements, fire melts metal. So from a Feng Shui standpoint, this was kind of a red flag. And the metal element is represented by the circle, which is the start and completion of life. So without metal, it might have been hard for any project or life to manifest. So her living room had a red sofa with animal prints on it, which is like dual fire. You know, the color red and then animal prints all represented fire. And she had a red Tiffany lamp and a rug that matched the sofa with dark reds, plus there was a fireplace and a wood coffee table. So as you can see, there was a lot of fire energy. My concern was that all that fire energy would melt the metal and potentially create a challenging situation for her to get pregnant. So my client took this information to heart, and she ended up recovering her sofa to a very beautiful gray soft material and added in throw pillows with circles. And she also replaced the rug with one that had pastel colors. And she moved the beautiful red Tiffany lamp to her external recognition area where the ruling element was fire. And she added a special intention with metal frames with the intent that these would hold the first photos of her baby. And the baby's room was already set up, so the main work was really just working on the living room. We also ensured that her master bedroom was very comfortable and that the bed placement was supportive for her. Once again, I'm pleased to announce that she did in fact get pregnant and had a beautiful baby girl. And I know you hear these stories and you wonder, was it the Feng Shui? Well, what I know from doing Feng Shui for 20 years is that I've seen numerous stories just like this where my clients have gotten clear on their intentions, incorporated Feng Shui principles into their homes, and they have enhanced their prosperity, relationships, and well-being, and more. So the energy in your home is powerful, and it's there waiting to support you. And like I often share with my clients in my Harmony Blueprint Feng Shui program, Feng Shui helps you make friends with the energy in your home, and it helps you to leverage that energy to support you and any aspect of your life. So if you are looking to enhance the quality of your life and are willing to make even simple changes to your home and learn how to work with the energy in your home, you may be pleasantly surprised as to what can transpire in your life. So whether you're looking to have a baby or anything else that is important to you. And on that note, I conclude this video. I sincerely hope this video was helpful. If you are new to my channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the little bell over there so that you'll be notified when I post a new weekly video. And I'm very excited to announce that a few spots have opened up for the free 45-minute one-to-one Feng Shui discovery sessions with me. These calls are designed to diagnose what is happening with the energy in your home and begin to create a plan for opening up the blocks of energy. We'll also see if the Harmony Blueprint Feng Shui program will work for you. So be sure to click the link in the description to sign up for this, and let's see how I can help you optimize the energy in your home and your life. The Harmony Blueprint Feng Shui program helps you create a peaceful and beautiful home that improves your prosperity, relationships, and well-being. And it's designed to help you create a plan for arranging your home with purpose. And we provide a lot of one-to-one support so that you can create your home and live intentionally. We typically work with individuals who may be moving into, building, or renovating their homes, or they're looking to enhance the energy in their forever home or an aspect of their life. My clients are those who want to use a holistic approach to improving the energy in their homes and put a real focus on honoring their personal chi. When you make changes to your home, it's sometimes hard to see the space for yourself. And our program is designed to give you a plan that is going to help you create that space that you absolutely love. Be sure to sign up for your free one-to-one Feng Shui discovery sessions in the description. I'd love to meet with you. And my free Facebook group is open, so be sure to click that link in the description too. It's a great community, and it's a valuable way to interact with me on a personal level. So until next time, stay in the flow, and remember, the answers are always right in front of you.